Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Here is Warm and Cozy. My name is Alice, and I'm recording from my home, from a rooftop terrace, where I'm trying to enjoy last days of warm Baltic summer. I'm at home in my house in northern part of Latvia. I am happy to try to record at least one time outside because I love to be outside, not a really indoor person. So let's hope then the animals, my dogs and neighbor animals and small kids as well, will not disturb this recording too much. But you will probably hear some noises, which is okay because it's not a professional video, it's just one actor, one film director video. All right, so usually I talk here about knitting and always trying to wear something which I made to show how nice and wearable things you can make with your own hands. So I'm wearing at the moment Anker top from Petite Knit. I mean, the pattern is from Petite Knit, but the knitting is from me. This item has been worn quite heavily this summer. Trying to show you. I made this couple of sizes larger to fit my bum, and it works well. The yarn I was using is Sandnes garn linen in a very, very natural, like linen color. If you are interested in particular number, I can write it in the description down below. It has been something like 10 days since I have recorded last episode, and sure, I have some finished objects. Some objects are still in progress, but I have finished another Daisy Dew sweater. The pattern for the yoke part was taken from the Drops design webpage, and this one, blue, I was showing you last episode, and this one is purple, purpley blue, bluish purple, and I wanted to show you both. I wanted to show you both sweaters so you can see the color difference. Yeah. As well as this one is knitted with Icelandic wool Lettlopi, color Grape as a basic color. The flowers are made in color ash. This is the lightest gray. The centers are made in a bright blue Lettlopi, and the background, if you can see, the background is made with Latvian wool Pāces. And the background of the flowers of the pattern is made by Latvian Dundaga wool, or Pāces wool. So the purple sweater as well as the blue one are blocked and waiting for the fall. All right, I have one more finished object, which is this crazy neon fuchsia sweater. This is Colette sweater by Sari Nordlund, and my daughter made a video of me wearing it yesterday. So what can I tell about this sweater? For me, this was a new shoulder design, technical feature. I wanted to learn how to knit this. When I'm wearing it, is very comfortable. It sits well on my shoulders. Also, I made this sweater a couple of sizes bigger than I usually wear, just because of my growing body, and looks like it fits well, and it will fit well me after in the fall. The yarn is very cheap, nothing special. This is Turkish Yarn Art Cotton and acrylic blend, and it's perfect for summer evenings. It's perfect probably for spring and fall clothes, and yeah, the color is the matter of taste, but why not? Yeah, it's you don't feel hot in it, and you are not cold as well. So very satisfied. I wasn't washing it, just steamed it, and yeah, it has a good shape. I am continuing to work on another sweater with cotton by Sari Nordlund, Fika sweater. I was showing this also last time, and here I am with a half sleeve already. I am very pleased with exactly this model. This is a circular yoke, which I love to wear, and this particular sweater has no short rows on the back, but I made a little trick. So when I was distributed stitches for front, back and shoulders, I picked a smaller amount of stitches for the back and bigger amount of stitches for the front, because I was expecting my body growth. And also, you know, I am quite busty person, so usually I don't need so much volume or width for the back, but it's better when the front part is wider. And when I was trying on, it fits so good. So actually I am surprised that I did not needed short rows. Description provides two options. You can make it with or without short rows. Yeah, so mine is without short rows, but a little bit tricky distribution of the stitches for the front, back and arms. Soon it will be ready. Another work in progress, which is almost completed, but as I was mentioning last time, then it needs to have sticking. It's still hibernating in this basket, but I already installed my sewing machine, and also purchased one extra ball of the basic wool Novita, because I saw that I have not enough wool for the sticking and the color as well. Yeah, you see, if I would knit this piece back and forth like I usually do, then it would be ready a couple of months earlier. But in this case, it's waiting for the light, for the proper time, for the proper mindset of me. And yeah, it's good that I started to restarted to record, because it kind of stimulates me to work on unfinished projects. Okay. Now I want to talk about a new cast on, and I have to turn the camera to another position where you can see what I'm doing. Now about a new cast on. Yes, I do. I have a new cast on. I have been attending a Latvian wool mill, Dundaga, and purchased, of course, different wool types. This one is fantastic color, like burgundy brown, the thickest version of the wool they are producing. I have bought 4 skeins of this burgundy brown, like a basic color, and also one in a natural white. Yeah, it's a little bit like yellowish, but you know, white sheep wool color. Now I will tell you a story about particularly this kind of wool and this color lot. They say in Dundaga mill, then they are about very natural colors and natural dyeing, and I know from my previous experience that some colors prone to bleed. So taking in mind that this is quite a juicy, quite a dark color, and I'm planning to knit some color work with it, I washed it first, then dried it outside here at my balcony, and yeah, now I am using my new ball winder and Swift to cake this wool, but I have caked up one already skein and started to knit because my fingers were itching to try. As usually, I started to knit with the sleeves, and as usually I am using my sleeves instead of the swatch. And what can I say? I'm knitting it with needles number 7 millimeters, and it looks very good. It's not very drapey, as most of the rustic wools. They are matte and not drapey, but should be extremely warm during the fall and winter time. My plan is to knit a longer cardigan with a zipper closure, and I already bought a very good, very qualitative zipper, which is with metal. Color is matching just perfect. So this is good, but something is bothering me. When I'm knitting this wool, it still smears my hands like a lot. Now I am in doubt. I am afraid of the color work for shoulder part, that it might bleed, the darkest color might bleed, and will I destroy the old work at the end, or I will not. I am surprised, but this thing can happen with natural or hand dyed yarn, but I understand this, but I would like the producer to give a huge warning that this particular color is very tricky. Maybe if you want to knit with that, choose the project with like a solid color, not a contrasty color work. Or if you were unsuccessful to stabilize the color, maybe you need to sell it for half price at least, or with at least some kind of warning. All right, so thanks God I have no orders or turns. I am intended to knit with that wool, and to, let's say, already I can expect that it will be an experiment, successful or not successful, I don't know. I will show you probably this in the end when it will be done. Any suggestions how to stabilize the color when it will be done with the knitting? Should I wash it again with a vinegar water or something else? I would like to hear your suggestions. In terms of purchases and acquisitions, I will show you this book, which most of you probably already purchased and know. I have bought this project notebook, I think in last December, something like that. But I haven't used that. But since I have started this new project, and I am self-drafting this project, I want to try to make some notes. Alright, let's take a look inside. This book, my knitting notes, is by Line Publishing. This book belongs to me. I should write it down. For the love of wool. For the love of wool. Here is some information about the knitting needle sizes and conversions. I mean, from millimeters to US to UK Canadian sizes, which is good. Some measure tape in case you forgot to, take it with you. And then some abbreviations if you are knitting by the patterns. Then it starts the projects. So the project, you are putting the date when you start, the date when you finish, then the name of the project, designer, yarn, how much, color, purchased at, needles, gauge, size, and then you give a rating in the end. Yeah, sure. This notebook is meant mostly for the pattern. If you are for those people who are mostly knitting by the patterns, but not so much if you are drafting a pattern yourself. All right, let's make some notes. So I have started this cardigan yesterday, and yesterday were 27th of August. Name, I don't know. Designer would be me. Yarn, okay, chunky Pāces wool or Dundaga wool. How much I will write down probably at the end. Color also. Dundaga wool has no exact color numbers or dialogues. So actually this information is useless because there is no dialot or color name or color number. Yeah, purchased at Dundaga Mill, needles number 7, at least for the body and sleeves. Yeah, for the cuff, I was using 5.5 needles. gauge. I will measure and write it down later. Something I think 2 stitches in 1 centimeter. And size. Oh, it's some kind of my size. L, XL-ish, we'll see. And yeah, taking in mind all the experiment, mostly about the, things I was worrying about, the color and the bleeding. So I will rate this first of all, because I do like the wool, the quality, of the wool fiber. I like this matte color. I like the chunkiness. Also, I like that it's not like a very solid color. It consists of different particles. Darker brown, lighter brown, like reddish. Yeah, so it's like variegated. Yeah, so we'll rate it later. And here is some lines for some remarks, probably, which I will write. And here are sort of blank pages, maybe for drawings or for attaching a picture at the end. It's time to say goodbye, and I hope you liked a peek of my furry friends, like this one in the background. Nah, camera is trying to focus. Okay, I'll try to not move. This is my Maine Coon hack. This one in the background is my Maine Coon, one of 2 Maine Coon cat, Zeus. He's very attached to me. He's a sterilized 1-year-old boy, and he just loves to live here in this house. He just loves to be with me and to participate in all kind of my activities. If I'm watching TV, if I'm knitting, he's always somewhere around me. He's a very good guy. Yeah, very good guy. Yes. Therefore, come here. Let's say hi. Let's say bye-bye. Zephyr. Let's say bye-bye. You are goodbye. Bless bye. Bye-bye. Uz redzēšanos. Visu labu!